Another view for which we're going to need to adjust the settings is the 3D view. Now, in this template, by default over here in this project browser palette, we have one 3D view over here, which goes under the HVAC subdiscipline and the discipline mechanical. Now there's also another 3D view, which is under the plumbing subdiscipline and discipline. So basically in this 3D plumbing view, we only can see the sanitary and domestic pipes. And as for this 3D view, we can see all the rest of the items. Things like the ducts, hydronic pipes, fire protection, and everything else that's not plumbing related. So now I'm going to want to adjust the settings in a way that we have one 3D view where all items are visible. And I'm going to also want that 3D view to have the detail level of fine, display style shaded, and a certain scale level, and things like that. Now let's begin. We're going to go over to the View tab, then select 3D View, or we could just go over to the Quick Access toolbar and then click on this default 3D view. Now the 3D view that's open for us here is this one over here, which goes under the mechanical discipline. Now let's set up the settings. First, I'm going to set the detail level on fine and the display style on shaded. And then I'm going to press VV to open the visibility graphics window. And then over here in this first tab, I'm going to check the visibility for all of the categories. We could even double check to make sure. Then we're going to also check over in the filters tab to make sure no filter is on. Now we can click OK. Also, we're going to want this 3D view to go under the discipline coordination, as well as the 3D subdiscipline. Actually, I'm going to make it 3D view. Now we will notice that the display is on coordination, as in those shaded and coordination, which were dependent on one another, where coordinated items appeared in shaded style. And we also notice that the position of this 3D view over in the project browser palette has changed to under the coordination discipline. Alright, now that the shaded has been applied to the coordination items, we only care about the MEP items to appear so it's best that we press VV and then go into the Revit Links tab to check the boxes for underlay and halftone for this link. Then click OK. Now as you can see, the MEP items appear in darker colors than the architectural items. Now in case it was necessary, we can always press VV to uncheck underlay and halftone. Alright, now we're going to want to save the settings that we've set up so far and apply these settings onto the other 3D views that are going to be created in the future. So to save the settings, we're going to have to go over to the View tab, drop down View Templates, then select Create Template from Current View. Also make sure that your current view is the 3D of which you're going to want to create a view template. Now I'm going to name this 3D Total, indicating that in this view template all items are visible. Then click OK. Now in this next window that opens, we could double check our settings, which since I'm sure about them, I'm just going to click OK. And now I'm going to want to apply this view template onto the 3D views that will be created later. All we need to do is to open one 3D view, then go to Edit Type, over in the Properties palette, and then we're going to go to this parameter View Template Applied to New Views. We're going to click on this None button here, select 3D Total, then click OK. I'm going to also uncheck this box so that the settings won't be locked, and so that I would be able to edit the settings if necessary, then click OK. And from now on, all of our 3D views will go under the coordination discipline. Now we also had another 3D view under the plumbing subdiscipline and discipline, which we no longer need, so we're going to select and delete it.